Okay, picture this. Your alarm goes off, and you jolt out of bed to start the day. We all do it, right? It's a habit so automatic we don't even think about it. But what if that simple act, that rush to get going, is one of the most dangerous things you do all day? Today, we're going to break down a simple, 2-minute routine that could literally protect your brain. Think about it. That sudden launch from lying down to standing up, especially if you're over 60, is a huge shock to your body. Your system has been in rest mode all night, your blood pressure is nice and low, and then, bam! You're forcing your heart to instantly fight gravity and shove blood all the way up to your brain. It's a jolt your system just isn't prepared for. And this is a really critical piece of the puzzle. Statistically speaking, the most dangerous time of day for a stroke is right here, between 6 a.m. and noon. And trust me, that's no coincidence. It's because there's a predictable biological storm happening inside our arteries every single morning. So what is this storm exactly? To really get why this is so risky, we've got to look at the science of what's happening in your body the second you wake up. Doctors have a name for it, the morning surge. You see, when you sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops. To get you up and going, your body floods your system with a cocktail of hormones. We're talking cortisol and adrenaline. This makes your blood pressure spike to get you ready for the day. Now, this surge is totally normal. It's supposed to happen. The surge itself isn't the villain here. The problem is how we handle it. And this is why age becomes such a huge factor. When you're 20, your arteries are super flexible, like a new rubber band. They can easily expand to absorb that morning pressure surge. But as we get older, our arteries naturally get stiffer. They just don't have that same give. So when that pressure wave hits, it's like a tidal wave slamming into a concrete wall. The pressure inside the system goes way, way up. I love this analogy because it just makes perfect sense. Think of your heart like a car engine on a freezing cold morning. You wouldn't just turn the key and immediately slam the gas pedal to the floor, would you? Of course not. You'd risk damaging the engine. Well, your heart is that engine, and jolting out of bed is like revving it cold, putting a massive, totally unnecessary strain on everything. Okay, so let's put a name to the specific habit we really need to break. We're going to call it the vertical launch. It's that move of going from lying flat in bed to standing on your feet in just a couple of seconds. The alarm rings and you just launch yourself into the day. For so many people, this is the single most dangerous part of their morning. So what's actually happening when you do this vertical launch? Well, for some people, it causes what's called orthostatic hypotension, that sudden wave of dizziness when you stand up too fast. But for others, the stress spikes blood pressure so high that it can actually break loose little bits of plaque from your artery walls. And if that plaque travels to the brain, that's what can cause an ischemic stroke. All right, we've identified the problem, and I know it sounds a little scary, but the good news, and it is really good news, is that the solution is incredibly simple. It takes just 2 minutes. It's a little protocol designed specifically to work with your body's biology, not against it. Let's walk through it. It's just 3 easy steps. Step 1, for about 30 seconds, the horizontal stretch. Before you even think about sitting up, just lie there, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms over your head. You're getting the blood moving before gravity becomes a factor. Step 2, for 1 minute, the dangle. Gently sit up, swing your legs over the side of the bed, and just sit there. Let your feet dangle for 60 seconds. This gives your body that crucial time to let your blood pressure stabilize. And finally, step 3, which is immediate, hydrate. Keep a glass of water by your bed and take a few sips. Your blood is at its thickest and stickiest in the morning, and a little water helps thin it out right away. Simple, right? So you've handled that initial wake-up perfectly. But the morning risks don't stop there, unfortunately. We need to talk about one more super common morning ritual that can combine with that morning surge to create an even more dangerous situation for your heart and brain. So many of us go straight for 2 things, coffee and the morning news. But let's look at what that does. Caffeine is a stimulant. It raises blood pressure. The news, let's be honest, is often stressful, which also raises blood pressure. When you pile those 2 things on top of the natural morning surge your body is already experiencing, you're literally creating a perfect storm for a blood pressure spike. The much safer alternative? Just wait. Give your body an hour, let things settle down, maybe eat some breakfast first, then have your coffee. And really, this is what it all comes down to. This is the core message. It's about reframing how you think about your morning. It shouldn't be a frantic, stressful race against the clock. It should be a gentle, deliberate rise into your day. That small shift in your mindset and habits is one of the best investments you can make in your long-term health. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Your morning routine sets the tone not just for your day, but for your health for years and years to come. So take a second to really think about your own habits. Is your morning a race, or are you giving yourself the gift of a gentle rise?